We are talking today with Sherry Martin, president of Blind Hartman Tavern. Sherry, thanks for taking time today.
You're welcome.
The restaurant business took a beating during the recession. It's been a few years now. We're past the worst of it. How are things here?
They're good. They are good. We each saw a slowdown a little bit as well as everyone else did. But it wasn't devastating, thankfully. We're coming around and people are more optimistic, and we're seeing an increase in business again, back more towards where it was before the economic turndown.
Now, when did you take over this property and when did you open it?
We're open 4.5 years. We opened October 1st of
08.
08.
So that was like at the heart of the recession.
That was absolutely right when the bottom dropped out. So it was very tough. It was very good. The economy was very good during the restoration process and getting ready and getting open, and almost literally, to the day, like right when we opened, it just went.
And what did you think in those first couple of months?
Worried. Very worried, very concerned.
How much money did you have tied up in this?
A lot. It was a lot. And it took 4 years to open, which was the other thing. There was a lot to do with transferring and permits and all that kind of stuff, transferring the liquor license and all the permits and inspections and all that kind of stuff. And I was not able to get any type of government money or grants or anything like that.
That had all gone away too.
That had all gone away, yeah. And so it was just chugging along, everything I owned, everything I had, just liquidated to get the doors open.
If you had it to do it all over again, would you do it again?
I would.
Do you have any lessons learned from that you would tell another aspiring restaurateur?
Perseverance is the best I can give you. If it's a dream. If you really want it, you just have to figure out a way around all the roadblocks, because there'll be a lot. And just keep plugging away and keep at it.
What's been the toughest thing? What was the biggest roadblock?
I think the economy. The days were long gone of just opening your doors and kind of gathering your share kind of by accident or by location or by whatever, which a lot of people were lucky to do, and good for them. It was the American way. So the whole game has changed now.
You mentioned the location, and this strikes me as a little bit off the beaten path. Not way out, but is this a location that you feel like helps or hurts?
I think it's good. It's more centrally located than people would think. Our road, Pricetown Road, 20,000 cars a day. That's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic. And we're 8 minutes from Wyomissing with, the highway. It's just, we have Muhlenberg and Ole and Fleetwood, and there's really a lot around. People don't realize. I think it's because this end of town is not commercialized the way that Wyomissing is, where you have so many chains and stores, and we're thought of more of like a sleepy kind of little area, which we're not commercialized, but we're certainly not a sleepy little area.
Right. I've heard a lot in the last 6 months about restaurants and the Affordable Care Act and health reform.
Yes.
What thoughts do you have on the potential impact for some of the requirements in the Affordable Care Act?
It's a dicey question. I've always offered, as a responsible employer, always offered health care for my employees. Personally, I'm not affected by the act at this time because I don't have enough employees to be under that.
You're under the 50 employee count.
Correct. But as a business person, it's a tough I mean, it's, you know, it's hard enough to run a business, especially in the restaurant. Our margins are very, very small. You're looking at, on average, 3%. So any kind of expense that impacts that is a lot. You know, it's different than, you know, being a big corporation. And healthcare overall is extremely expensive right now, and has been. Doesn't look like it's going to get any better either.
So for the employees that you do have and you provide healthcare for, what have you seen with your costs?
Well, you know, obviously they went up. So
Double digits?
well, I shop. I shop and shop hard, and you have to. It's a little bit of a pain. It's a lot of work on my part. It's a little bit disturbing for them because they're, you know, going every year, maybe changing companies and getting new cards and all that kind of stuff.
Changing plans sometimes.
Changing
too.
plans sometimes. You know, so it's almost like another full-time job, which in this business I don't need.
Well, that sounds like a good place to stop, Sherry. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.